Well, we absolutely are covered in mosquito bites, possibly have gotten ourselves a few diseases. I'm thinking malaria might be really high on the list. And if you guys recall, currently, Raven, our optimistic dim-witted missionary, has been freaking shot in the chest. I have no idea how that happened so quickly, but things are already downhill and we haven't even really gone anywhere just yet. Like, we're still working on just making our way through the basics of the trail. We're at the Kansas freaking city river crossing and or the Kansas River crossing, and like what? We aren't even to the first fort! So I'm a little bit nervous about seeing how Raven is going to survive, and we all could use a really good bath, but I don't know if we're gonna get that at the mosquito-filled side of, you know, the Kansas River crossing. But maybe if we talk to somebody, or maybe there will be people to trade for, or to trade with. That would be very important, actually. Let's see, pelts, flower toolboxes, bullets would be useful, but I actually think what I really need is like medicine. What about selling these? I work for the local fur trading company. We'd be happy to take any furs off your hands should you agree to the price. So can we haggle with Chase? Because I want to get more money so that we can go ahead and we can make sure that we can pay for the ferry, because I don't think we're going to be fording the river when we all stink and when Raven has like a chest wound from a gunshot. Like, that's not good. All right, so let's actually have Chase go ahead and haggle for the better deal, because Chase, if you guys recall, actually does happen to have the wit. So his intelligence, wisdom, and ability to think quickly is hopefully going to go ahead and like pay off, quite literally, especially being a banker. So let's try that out. I think that's like the thing he's really good at. That seems fair. After a short discussion, the pair comes to an agreement. The price slightly improves. $6 per pelt. Let's sell 4 pelts. Thanks, for pleasure doing business. All right, transaction complete. Maybe we want to go ahead and get some bullets. So trade 72 bait, or we could haggle. I mean, we already have, you know what, we're gonna keep the bait, because bait for bullets, like, we already have fish traps, so probably we want to keep those. I'm trying to think. Let's take a little peek-see in our wagon again, because would it be good to have any other toolboxes? Sold in sets of 3. I don't think we can really carry much more, because we've got our toolboxes, and they're sold in sets of 3, and you have to have enough room for it, so I think we're actually good at the moment. So, well, except maybe the flour will fit for what we've gone ahead and we've already eaten. 9 bullets, 14 bait, 2 clothes. Oh, we could use the clothes to make our hygiene better. I forgot about that. All right, let's do a little haggling with Chase, and let's actually see. Since he's like maximum skill at that, let's actually trade maybe 12 bait. Seems a little bit heavy, but I think that having more flour is going to help out. All right, so now that we've gone ahead and we've done a little bit of trading, maybe we can talk to somebody real quick. Crowds of people line the river waiting for the ferry or preparing to brave the river crossing themselves. Albert? Hi, my name's Albert. My family and I are excited about the prospect of journeying to Oregon. We sold all our possessions to stock the wagon, but it'll be worth it. It's said that Oregon is a land of abundance. But first, we have to agree on how best to cross the river, the Kansas River. Let's see, Amy? We can't afford to take a ferry. We're making our wagon into a boat. We'll turn it over, caulk the bottom and sides with pitch, and use it to float our goods across. Have to swim the animals. Hope it doesn't rain. The river's high enough already. Oh dear. So if the river's already high, I very much don't want to go. Aunt Rebecca Sims. I don't know why that name tickles me, but it does. With the crowds of people waiting to get on the ferry, we could be stranded here for days. I hope there's enough to graze on for all the animals. Not many people carry feed. I'd rather wait, though, than cross on a rickety wagon boat. Okay, good to know. Ferry operator? How might I help you? What would you like to ask? Joseph Pappan. Okay, so let's actually talk to him. How about a little bit himself to butter him up? Name's Joseph Pappan, and this is Pappan's Ferry. I run things here with my 3 brothers, Arken, Lewis, and Huber. We were originally from Canada. We moved down this way with my father and established the ferry back in '49. So that's like 6 years ago. Been helping folks across the Kansas River ever since. Been married a few years now to my wife, Josette. She knows these parts well. Her mother was Kaw. Josette and her sisters are entitled to a section of land on the north bank of the Kansas River, part of a treaty made with their people way back in '25. Interesting. So tell me about the river. Immigrants cross the many rivers between here and Oregon in a number of ways, but ferry is safest. By ferry is safest, but depending on the river, some will choose to ford or caulk their wagons. To ford a river means to put your wagon across a shallow part of the river with the wheel still attached. That's only practical when the water level is below the height of the wagon. To caulk the wagon means to seal it so no water can get in. The wagon can then be floated across like a boat. It's the only way to do it if the water's high, though it can still have its risks. Best make sure the wagon bed is fully repaired and sealed tight. By my recommendation, use the ferry if one's available. They'll put your wagon on top of a flat boat. The owner of the ferry will take your wagon across the river. We're at charge, of course. Alright, what about a bridge? There's no bridge across the Kansas River, thankfully, for my brothers and I. Local folks have been talking to building a bridge for years, but for now, the safest way across is still on one of our ferries. Alright. So now that we know a little bit more about all of this area, I think if we rested, what would happen? Resting gives stamina. Resting can reduce illness and injury duration, which helps people recover faster, can slightly improve river conditions. Can I see what the river conditions are right now before we cross? So the wagon condition is 100. The width is 600 feet. Depth is 2.1 feet. Current is currently slow. Let's see. So it can be still slow, moderate, fast, or rapid. And then the width of the river. Success chance. Okay, so I think a lot of those are pretty fair to understand. I think we'll go ahead and rest anyway, even though the river's kind of in good condition, because I want to see if Raven maybe gets better. The wagon bed is rearranged as into a cozy as a sleeping space as possible, and the party settles down for the night. Hang in there, Raven. I'm hoping that helps. Oh, look, and Raven's gunshot wound now has like 2 days left on it. Okay, so 8 days. Maybe we'll rest again. I worry a little about that. Can I go ahead and like use some of our clothes to maybe, whoops, don't mind me, just my dim-witted self like flundering about a bit. So it does 3 hygiene. Oh my gosh, that would be very nice. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and use some of those clothes up, just to make sure that everybody is like nice and clean, because I very much enjoy being neat. And the party hygiene has all gone up now. And I mean, we're still kind of in the early stages of everything. So we still have a lot of resources. Raven is doing okay. What's the river like today? Slow, depth 1.8 feet. Interesting. I wonder if we could just ford the river then. And then how much would the ferry be? Per person and head of oxen, and there's a bit of a wait. There's a 3-day wait to use the ferry. You know what? Let's actually haggle and let's use that 3-day wait to rest, because I think maybe that'll help Raven recover. All right, Chase, you're up. Boy, I'm so glad we have Chase with us. And to think that we accidentally invited Chase along, like, it was so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it'll still be $5 a person. You know what? We'll go ahead and do it for now. And I'm hoping, yeah, gunshot wound is better. Okay, I think that was actually a good thing to do, because, you know, Raven is still clutching her chest and on the verge of death. And I just feel like we would want to at least start out like a little bit less, you know, about ready to keel over and die. It does seem kind of ominous for our missionary to be so sick too. There we go. Probably could have afforded that, but that's all right. All right, we had a pleasant ride across the river. Raven, how you doing on that gunshot wound? 4 days left. I actually think that was probably a good idea. Hey, and we avoided contracting dysentery, and we also managed to go ahead and avoid getting cholera. So what about the Big Blue River? Derived from the Kansa people's name, the Great Great Blue Earth River. It's a significant ford for any wagon party. Okay. If we all survive, okay, look, Raven, we get money if we survive. So let's try to survive and avoid contracting dysentery. Oh, look, there's fishies ahead. Hey now. Let's go ahead and try this fishing hole. And we can go and use some of our fish traps that we got. All right. Inventory overflow. Some items have fallen from your inventory. So let me take a little peek-see. Well, we already have a hymn book. Oh, you can use them to add composure. Ooh, great effect on certain characters. You know what? Let's go ahead and use that on Raven to improve her composure. That's really cool. I didn't know that that's like the way that you could do it. And let's actually, because I feel like that would be really useful. Use to also be able to figure out like what's happening with different people. I think that Raven and I have been talking, so we're gonna say both of our composure went up. I had no idea that's how that's used. And party morale can go up. Oh, that's so cute. And character wayfinding, a guidebook printed to help travelers traverse the myriad western trails, though some are more trustworthy than others. So that is to do like wayfinding. Chase is brilliant, so I'm gonna say that maybe he's been in the back like researching. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that much research, but that was really cool. I didn't know that we could do that. All right, well, hopefully that'll help us out a bit. And maybe it's time to think about changing the pace. Howdy, folks. Name's Henry, and I'm powerfully glad to see ya. I need a favor. One of my horses ran off last night, but I can't leave these two to go look for him. Can you watch them until I get back? I'll reward ya. Yeah, we'll go ahead. And we'll watch these horses, because Raven, again, has to heal up. Hold your horses, eh? Well, it hasn't been long, but Henry has already disappeared in the distance. There's no time. Okay, well, you know, this is fine. This is fine. The horse listlessly graze, unaware of their owner's absence. It's unclear why they even needed someone to watch over them. This is fine because I'm hoping that it'll continue to, like, let us get our composure. Let's be patient. All right, Henry may have run into trouble. Let us take the horses. It seems unlikely that Henry is going to return. Well, the air grows colder as the hours go on. Hours continue to, okay. Well, are we at least healing up? Trying to be nice here. Henry? He's back! Oh my gosh, for a second I really did think he died. Apologies for the delay. I ran into an old associate and, you don't need the whole story. Oh, look at all of this! Wow, we got coffee, medicine, flour. Your recompense as promised. I appreciate the help. That's actually really fantastic for us because that is medicine that we could potentially use. Oh my gosh, and there's stamina so that we could increase stamina. Coffee. Let's see. How you doing? Okay, 3 days on this gunshot wound. I'm gonna keep an eye on Raven. I think we're doing okay at the moment. We've got a bit of food. We're going at a steady pace. The party is waved down by a young woman on the side of the trail. She looks to be in a rather desperate situation. Please stop. We're in need of your help. The woman calls out to the party. Hello, Alice. Now, what's the use in that, Alice? They're just gonna ignore us like the last lot, or worse. How many caravans has it been by now? Nobody wants anything to do with us. I still have faith, Joseph. There are good people on this trail. I know someone will help us. Please, travelers, we've run desperately low on food. We've gone hungry night after night. You must help us. The pair certainly look hungry, but the party has to consider their own situation too. Let's ask what happened first. We escaped from our owner, and we're trying- Oh no, okay, obviously. Alice, Joseph, like, clearly you're getting the food. Oh, thank you. You don't know how much this means to us. See, Joseph, didn't I tell you that someone would help us? All right, I can admit I was wrong. Thanks, strangers. It's just hard to trust people, even this far west. I have to protect my family, make sure they stay free. It's a responsibility I don't take lightly. Oh, my heart. I'm so glad we were able to help out. It's definitely something that, like, obviously Raven and Chips especially, like Raven being a missionary, Chips being kind, and then, like, myself, I think I don't know, what am I? I'm dim-witted and neat. Oh, okay. Fish team in the water nearby, a prime location to cast a line and try a bite. Okay, so the bait is required, the party could craft some. What? How do you craft bait? With a little time, the party can craft some bait from the suitable food the party has in storage. Fish bait can be created from spare food and foodstuffs. The party has 0 fish and 0... Okay, so it's just like foods, miscellaneous foodstuffs. Interesting. We don't have any of that. And then a minigame, fisher, stamina, fish team. Let's go fishing. Okay, so fishing is ideally suited to those with patience and a good deal of attitude. And Chips has like maximum attitude, doesn't he? Yeah, look at that. It's almost maximum attitude, which I really enjoy, which is the outlook of a character, whether pessimistic or optimistic. And it alters the morale of those around them. All right, well, I know who to send. And we have the fish traps, which will be cool to try to use. So we move around, we go ahead, cast our line, and then we reel it in when the fish bites. How do I use my fish traps? Like, that's actually a big question I would love answers to. So we'll see. Right, come on, come on. Come on. Come here, little fishy fishy. Gotcha. All right, come on in. Smallmouth bass caught. Nice. Let me actually check really quickly. So we can see the type of fish we have, and then also, I want to see the journal. So I wonder what we're gonna do about the fact that we've got the, whoops. I wonder what we're gonna do about the fact that we do have the fish, like, nets, or the fish traps, but I guess, do you use them at a place like this, or maybe we should have asked for instructions. All right, what do we catch now? Ooh, largemouth bass, nice. What about fish over here? Little fish over here, little fish over there. Maybe they're automatically used? Or I wonder, can we go ahead and use them when we're actually rock bass caught? Gotcha. What about, like, okay, hang on real quick. I'm wondering, oh, that's just, okay, gotcha. So I wonder if this fish, because it doesn't have, oh no, I spooked it. Oh, can I keep fishing until, oh my gosh, oh my good golly gosh. Is that it? I can keep fishing until I want to stop. It's just the bait that controls this. That's interesting. So I wonder, aw, missed that one. And there's different types of fish it looks like some are kind of rare. Can I get 2 fish at once? Because that would be kind of amazing. Nah, looks like you just catch the one. Ooh, a goldeneye. I would really love to catch a trophy quality fish, but like, who am I going to brag to? All right, let's toss this. And I think we probably have almost enough fish, especially if we can sell some. Ooh, northern pike, nice. At the next crossing. But I wonder, let's see if there's like some way we might be able to go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of, yay! Okay, 100 pounds of fish food seems like that's good to me. You know what I mean? So let's actually see. So we managed to catch 100 pounds of fish. I think that's pretty awesome. Something fishy's just happened. Okay, yay, all right, brought it all back. Oh, look at that. Thanks to the trap in the water, also managed to catch an additional 20 pounds of fish. Wow. Okay, we're gonna want a knife. Okay, we're gonna want to repack because I want that fish. Like, that's a good honkin' chunk of fish, but oh no. Okay, maybe if I repack, I can kind of like take a little glance at you and really get a little desperate, cross my fingers, and see if I can, okay, you know what? Maybe I can't make this happen. Maybe I can dream. I can rotate things around a wee bit and try to like, whoops, okay. Oh my gosh. All right, look, I'm gonna see if I can Tetris fit all of this in. I'm neat and tidy for a reason. After all, I'm sure that my neat tidiness has some sort of purpose that it can serve. So I'm gonna see. This is pretty hopeless, isn't it? Well, maybe it's time to go ahead and, oh hey, okay. You know what? Maybe we want to go and use a little wagon grease. And then maybe get a little creative with a few other things. Let's see, like maybe the coffee. Okay, I just need like a couple more spots. So I wonder, I want to keep the wagon grease for now. And then I can't use the coffee right now, it seems. Can't use the harmonica. Alright, friends, I'm gonna think about what we're gonna do here. I'm beginning to think that I might go ahead and actually like discard some of the coffee and one of the harmonicas, because, you know, we got them for free. And make sure we can make the fish fit, because that, I mean, you know, as wonderful as it would be to optimistically and very beautifully assume that we can go and just use like a harmonica to, oh my gosh. Okay, use a harmonica to, Siri, crying out loud, to keep us alive. I think, there we go. And we're gonna pop up here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, the fish fit, yes! All right, well, I guess we'll keep the harmonica, so we've got, well, actually stamina, repack. Stamina might be best. Morale or stamina? You know what, we're gonna go ahead and keep our morale up too. There we go. All right. Phew. And I'll just have to imagine we used a little bit of that coffee. But all right, Raven is still trying to go ahead and heal herself up, and we're on our way to the Big Blue River. So hopefully we're gonna get there without too much of an incident. And since we've been traveling at such just a relaxed pace, hopefully she'll not, okay, Chase reaches, yeet! I don't know what we just dodged. A snake has been coiled inside the wagon, and Chase's athleticness has narrowly avoided the bite. Jeez Louise! Woo-wee, that was close. Oh my gosh. Chase. Oh, I need like a lie down. Oh my goodness. All right, well, it looks like we're at the river and we're gonna have to make some more decisions. But hey, we made it without dying. Woo! I'll take it. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on yet another chaotic day here on the Oregon Trail. And if you'd like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, you guys know what to do. I think you might have to sign a disclaimer about, you know, the trials and tribulations of being part of our caravan, just saying. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.